So good morning. I've not made a proper video in a little while, so I thought I might as well. There's the wind picking up now. It's like, I was going to say they like to cause wind to stop me being able to speak, but it sounds a wee bit out there, doesn't it, for people? Some people don't like to hear stuff that's a bit too off the wall. You know, they can't handle that sort of truth, so we'll just say it's getting naturally windy now that I'm about to speak. I hadn't made a video in a little while because because things are tough. Things are always tough, and it's difficult to get yourself into a place where you want to speak, and sometimes it's easier just to. We're all busy putting one foot in front of the other and just trying to survive and make it through life, and also I don't think most of the time that I have anything that's that interesting to say, but I do this partly for myself because I don't really speak otherwise. I don't speak to anybody, so it's always good to, if nothing else, just vent, even if I don't post this, and that's been made really difficult at the moment as well. I've been locked out of my account, so not my YouTube account, but locked out of my email account, so it makes things quite difficult. They always have little cards up their sleeve to use, which is fun times. But anyway, I kind of wanted to speak a little bit today about the actors that they put around you. And if I haven't said before, I live in a HMO, which is a house of multiple occupancy, which means there's other people that live there, and I was placed there specifically. If you're part of this programme, then you're placed in places. You don't just end up there. There's no, this isn't just something that happens organically. It's a situation that's controlled. Your whole life is controlled. Everything and everyone around you is controlled. So, like I said, it's a house with other people that live in there, and I think for anyone that's just kind of starting out in this and they can't maybe see the bigger picture, it's really easy when you're surrounded by these people to feel the negative emotions that they try and induce on you, that they try and cause you to have. So, for example, they'll slam doors, or they'll shout, or scream, or they'll bring the police or the emergency services to the door, or they'll stand within earshot of you having conversations about things that relate to your life, or using names of people that you know or that you have known in the past to try and invoke certain emotions. Negative emotions. They don't want to invoke any happy emotions, but at the same time, while they're doing these things, they'll be laughing and joking, and they're all friends with each other. Everything's great in their life to make you feel as though these people are so happy and you're the only person that's miserable. Well, first off, let me start by saying that's not true. No one that takes part in this, the people around you, the gang stalkers around you, the perps, or whatever you want to call them. I mean, fucking pricks would be more accurate, but none of these people are happy. You're not a happy person to be spending your life doing this to other people. There's no way in this world that you're happy. So let's just get it straight. Whatever tactics it is that they use to annoy you, and there's a multitude. You'll know yourself. You have to always bear in mind that these people are actors. They're crisis actors. That's what they are. They're paid role players. They're doing this because they're paid to do this, or they're getting some benefit from doing this. Maybe not monetary benefit, but the benefit of living somewhere, free food, free drugs, whatever it is that they're getting some kind of benefit out of it. These are actors. So you need to always, don't fall for their shit. Don't get frustrated with them. Don't get annoyed. Don't get angry. Don't get into the mindset that they want you to get in. Just always bear in mind that these people are acting. They're playing a role. They've been told what to do that day. They've been told that the game that they have to play. They've been told the things that they have to say. And even if they're not physically told by a person or by an app or by the police, then they're being mind controlled in some way. There's no, there's no way that this is happening, just naturally happening, that all these things happen around us people. There's no way. But you always have to bear that in mind, because what they want you to do is they want you to lash out, they want you to get angry, they want you to feel frustrated, they want you to feel sad that, Lord, look, they're all down in the dumps, so I must be the problem. They're not happy people. They aren't. We know that. We know that as targets. We know that because we've experienced what normal and real people are in life. We've experienced some genuine happiness, and you can see the people around you that participate in these things are not the type of people to find any happiness in life. They're just not. So just always have at the back of your mind that they're actors. What I like to do is I like to go on Google, and I'll just Google what they're doing, because I know that they have total control over any device. You as well, they've got total control over any device that you have. So if you Google something, it's going to get back to them. So just Google the most nastiest fucking shit you can about them, using their names. But what are they going to do? They can't confront you with it without admitting that, that they can see, or they're being told what you're Googling. So I do it all the time. I sit there and I laugh away to myself. It's childish, but I find it quite entertaining, knowing that it's probably going to get back to them in some way. But always bear in mind that these people are crisis actors. None of this is happening naturally. None of these things are being done not to annoy you. They're all being done to annoy you. You always have to bear that in mind, and it kind of takes the edge off it a little bit if you know that. It takes the sting out, doesn't it? People around you, they're paid to do this. It's sad, it's really sad that poor pathetic fools, that's what I refer to them as, poor pathetic fools. You're having to be paid to have so much interest in my life, and to walk past me and say certain things, and to stand on a corner and tell other people where I'm going. I mean, what kind of life is that, really? No one's in control of me. Well, maybe they are. Maybe we're all fucking mind controlled to a certain extent, but I don't have to stand on a corner and report back to anyone what anyone else is doing. So, I mean, I'm kind of the winner in this situation, really, aren't I? These poor, pathetic fools, they have to spend their life following what I'm doing. They have to invest so much of their time and energy in their life into what I'm doing. It's to obsession. It's an obsession for these people, and it's a generational thing. Their parents will have been exactly the same. Their parents will have done the exact same thing to other people, and then it gets passed down. You see them using their children all the time. That's the saddest part about it, that they value life so little that they use their own children to harass people. They send their own children. I've had it with me before. I've had children coming up to me and saying, "Excuse me," and saying certain things to me. That's how low these people are. That's how low they will go. It's oh man, they're just diabolical, really, aren't they? They're poor, pathetic fools. It's when you sit back and you think about the life these people are leading, or the lack of life that they're leading, when they could be doing so many other things, it makes you sad sometimes, really. But then at the same time, don't ever feel sorry for them. Don't ever feel any kind of compassion towards these people. Don't give them anything. I mean, I speak to them occasionally, but I just give them a load of bullshit. I don't tell them anything real about my life, or about what I'm doing, or about how I'm feeling, or how I think about a certain situation. I just give them a load of crap, because I've no interest. I don't have any interest in dealing with these people and speaking to them. I just feel incredibly, incredibly sad for them, but at the same time, they don't deserve any of my compassion. They choose to do this. This is a choice that they've made. So although I feel sad for them, because I can see absolutely what a waste of life that their life is, and I don't know, maybe they're lying to themselves like they're having the best time, and they're surrounded by other cunts that do the same thing. They don't know. They've never experienced life a normal kind of life, how it could be so much better for them, and that's sad, isn't it? But like I said, they don't deserve my sadness and they don't deserve my compassion. I just from an outsider looking in, I can see just what an absolute waste it is, what an absolute waste of people they are, and you know, that's it. So that's all I had to say. A bit of a ramble as usual. I like a ramble. Like I say, I don't speak to anybody, so it's good to get it off my chest. And you know, once I move from here, I can maybe post some more videos of catching these fools in the act, or just catching some of their shit. But I'm unwilling to do it while I'm living here because it really plays into their game, and I honestly believe that they get some kind of kudos for me filming them and putting them online. I think they get some kind of reward for it, so I'm not going to do it just now. I do save the videos of them acting like fools, but I'm not going to post them while I'm still in the place that I am, so we'll save that for later. I can't give them the satisfaction of getting any kind of monetary reward for it, or whatever it is that they get, free crack, free smack, free weeds, whatever it is that these fools get. I don't know. Free Just Eats. They seem to get a lot of Just Eat deliveries, so they they probably get free takeaways. I mean, you're ruining someone else's life and getting fed food that will ruin your health as a reward. That seems about the level of idiocy that these fools have. But anyway, that's all for now. So you take care. God bless and all that, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.